What is going on, guys, and welcome back to our brand new video. Now today I'm obviously continuing on with my Stockport career, and guys, it's really not gone well. I left you guys last time. I'm not too sure where we were. Let's have a quick look. I think I left you guys at the Boston United game. So that's on the 31st of January. Now obviously in April, so it's been a very long time. Let's just have a look where we were around about that time. Oh god, I can't remember how many games it was. Anyone see? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So about 10 games ago, we were doing half decent. Okay, so we were about 12th. We were 12th in the league, so we weren't doing too bad, were we? And now we're 17th. So we dropped down 5 places, and we are on the worst form I have ever seen. I've ever actually been with on Foot Manager, I think. So as you can see, since the Boston United game, we actually won 2 games. We did half decent. Then something happened. We lost 4-1 to Worcester. We followed by a 1-0 loss to Brackley. Then a 3-2 lost to Lowestoft. Then a 1-0 loss to Solihull Moors. Then a 2-1 loss to Shorley. And then a 1-0 loss to Hyde. We did draw 2 games against probably the strongest 2 teams in the division, Barrow and Oxford City, which was then followed up by another 3-1 loss to Gainsborough, which is a game we really should have won. But then it was all exciting with our 3-3 draw against Gloucester. So yeah, things have gone from bad to worse, to be honest. We've done awful. If it's any I can't think of a good word. If it means anything, I have been playing a lot of youth players such as Charlie Russell, Nehru Joyce, Ian Osmond, but he's been playing quite a lot, but he's a youngster. Oops, I accidentally did that. Christopher Andrews, Bobby Lofthouse. So we've been playing a lot of youngsters. Matt Needham. So what I've decided to do next year, I'm going to completely reshuffle the squad. I'm going to release all the rubbish, and I'm going to bring in my own team. And hopefully we can do well, because the squad's there's some players in there. I'll give you an example. Charlie Russell. You guys probably know who this guy is. He's only 17 years old, and his current ability, he's the best centre midfielder, apart from Richie Baker and Manny Pamphlet. They're all the same. I'll probably keep all 3 of them. But he's the second best centre midfielder in the actual in the team. So he's a very good player. He'll be one I'll be keeping, definitely. But I need to bring in my own specific players, because let's be honest, it's been a very poor season. Next season, hopefully we can do a lot better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the last game live against Harrogate. And then basically the next video will be the start of next season, where I'm basically just going to show you everything I have done. So that will include like the training, the tactics, everything like that. It will be shown next year. Basically start of a new game sort of thing. So let's just get straight into this game. And just yeah, we do. Hopefully we can grab a last minute win. This is technically the end of season review. I'm going to quick sub, see what he wants to do. Yeah, Joyce is in there. Adam Griffin. Scott Spencer. Louis Swain. I'm going to go out and play Christopher Andrews in goal. Youth player. And Christian Dennis can go in that poacher role. And then fake off. Bobby Lofthouse can go in the left midfield position. So I'm happy with that. That's the team I'm going to go for. A bit of a young team. Hopefully we can grab a sort of win here. I'm not too bothered if we do or not. We're staying up no matter what. See, they need to. If Oxford City were to win, they'd only get 47. So we are safe. If we do win, we could possibly move up one place, but we're really where we are, which hasn't been too good. I'm not doing too well as a manager. I'm being honest. This is the worst I've had it. I think I'm not used to this division. As I said many times, we have been playing a lot of Route One football. I've changed it a bit now. We've gone back to a bit of passing play, which has sort of got us a few draws in the last few games. So I have to see what goes on really. In terms of staff, I will change the staff around, but obviously every change you will see at the beginning of next season. Obviously have to do all the friendlies, something like that. In terms of the player who's really stood out this season, it's probably Manny Panther. He's done half decent when I needed him to. Obviously Charlie Russell as well, but overall it's just the squad not performing. Such as if we have a look quickly at Scott Spencer, he's got 17 acceleration, 14 pace, and 9 finishing. So really, he has got the ability to score bags of goals, but he just hasn't been performing. Hopefully next season we can change that around. I have got a plan for what did work for me. One time I did do this sort of division football. Basically, if you're fast enough, then you should be able to work your way around the opposition quite well. But you have to see basically next season. What do I do here? Okay, put Richie Baker into that right mid position, and then Liam Marshall, you go in that deep line playmaker position. But yeah, it's been a terrible season. I'm being honest with you. It started off all right. Mid time was probably the best time we had, getting quite close to that playoff position, and now we just dropped off the pace completely, which hasn't really been good enough. I've been under pressure as a manager, and there's been rumours of me being sacked, but that won't happen. Don't worry, I will be here next season. Hopefully we can push on and win the league. So they've got a chance here. Fowles, Nawalkowski, Kerry, out to Mainel, Lenigan, Nowanski, Milligan. Oh, terrible shot, wide of the target. Why did they show that as a highlight? I don't even know. Jesus. So next year, I do want to actually push. I know we haven't done well, but there are some players. If I can get Santos back, keep Faghola, keep Duxbury, Charlie Russell, hopefully Scott Spencer can be on form, we could push on and maybe actually do quite well. There's a chance here. Marshall, Dennis, why do you try a shot from there? He had all the space and time in the world. He'll be gone next season, I think. Christian Dennis. The strike, I may need a new strike force. The strikers just haven't been doing well. The player we did sign, a target man, did do quite well, but then again, that's only one striker. The other two have got bags more ability and just don't seem to be using it well. So we'll have to see what happens next year. I have got a plan, as I've just probably said many times now. That's what I do. Spencer on the ball here along the wing. Poor cross. And there's a mistake from Santos, but Faghola goes and sweeps up. Who has been very impressive, Faghola. He'll be a player I'll be keeping on. There'll be a lot of players gone. I'll be straight up releasing them. I don't care about them because Stockport have good money, as you guys have seen. So I'm really not bothered about how much it's going to cost to release them. The financial benefits of the friendlies and the FA Cup matches probably will make up for it. And obviously I won't be spending too much because I bring in players in through the youth. So it should be interesting next season if we can get players in early and get them training and get the formations completely nailed down. There's no reason why we shouldn't push for the playoff and promotion spot. As you guys can see, anyone can beat anyone in this division. It's sort of that way. The football is poor. As long as you've got a strong defence, I think you should be alright. I am sort of tempted. I've got my ideas set up, but I may be tempted to play 5 at the back with 1 sweeper, just because we can play a bit of a high line and then we can have Faghola, who's quite pacey. If there's a mistake made by the 2 strong centre backs in for God's sake, in Lynch and maybe Santos if he comes back, then he can easily just sweep him behind and not be bothered about that offside line. So we've got no one on the bench who can play up front. That's my fault again. Do you know what? We're just gonna see out. This is what I'm gonna do next year, guys. Hopefully. So I'll have 5 at the back. I'll have 2 strikers, I think. I'll have Fagbola in here, Lynch and Santos. I think Santos is quite quick actually. No, he's not. He's slow. So what I'll do is I'll have Fagbola playing as a cover. He drops a little bit deeper and just covers in behind. It'd be interesting to see. Let's just push that up a little bit and see how that works. That'll be interesting actually. Take notes on that. If it works out well, then I could be using that next year. We'll have to see. Good old 5 at the back. Literally playing with 5 centre backs there, aren't we? Yes. Okay. I will take a draw here, definitely. But let's see if we can just get a cheeky goal. I can only really apologise for how bad this season has been, if I'm being honest. I didn't expect it to be this bad. It's not as a series. It started off quite well, but next year should be a lot better. It should be a lot more enjoyable. We should do a lot better. I'll definitely have to improve my video standard. I feel they've been dropping a little bit as of recent, because I think I need to show a few more things that really interested few people, and maybe even actually show more highlights of the different games. So if you've been following my story so far, that's really cool. Thanks. I'll have to take knowledge of that. If you have, be sure to hit that like button, because that's really, really appreciated. And Spencer with a chance here, dribbles past and takes a shot. Oh, and that's what we've been looking for all season. Scott Spencer with a fabulous strike. See, it's 10th goal of the season, but guys, he went on a 20-game drought. He literally went on a 20-game goal drought, and he still managed to score 10 goals, which is half decent, really. It's incredible. Like, it just shows he has the ability, but I think his attitude just isn't quite there. If we could just get him up to how he used to be, we could be bagging the goals. You can see Marshall and Spencer's feet. He just rifles a shot from the edge of the box, off the crossbar, in, unstoppable. Great strike, and that is 1-0 to Stockport. And that's very, very interesting, because it just makes you think, why can't he be doing that all season? What's wrong with him? Is he just like, I don't know. Oh well, but is there another chance here? Baker on the ball, into Marshall's feet, into Russell. Good old, and it's lost to Bloomer. This is where they probably equalise. Riley, Lynch, oh no, is he off? He's going off. It's non-league football. Oh, he's yellow carded. We've got away with it there. I thought he was off. Bloomer, ball up to Bailey Jones. Poor touch, and Duxbury shovels across and wins the ball well. Ball up to Spencer. Use your pace, son. Do him. Russell. Baker. Oh, dearie me. What a terrible shot. He should have crossed it, really, but he went for the shot and completely mucked it up. Disappointing, if I'm being completely honest with you. Milligan, off the wall. Oh, they've hit the bar, and then they've hit the wall, and then the bar. The pressure is really pressing on us now. Let's just park the bus a little bit. Let's just see out this 1-0 win, which hopefully we'll get. Charlie Russell, look at that, on an 8.4 rating. He really is going to be a good player next year. Well, he's been good this year. He's only 17 years of age, and he's very impressive. I wouldn't be surprised if there's teams coming in making bids for him during the summer. Whether I accept or not, will be interesting. I don't know. I might accept, I might not. Really just depends on the offer, doesn't it? Really. Oh, they got a chance here, and Santos covers across with a sliding challenge to win the ball. Wood with an interesting hoof up the pitch. Spencer, do him, son. You've got the pace. Baker. Baker, just all he could have done there. 1 minute to go now. Wood just delaying time. Pointless, really. We can't move up and down the table. Spencer doing the work, but he loses out to Milligan. But it's best he could have done, really. Are we just keeping the ball in the corner? We are. We're just keeping the ball in the corner now. Spencer loses it again. Oh no, this is where they score. No, Santos is big and strong. Wins their header once again. Back into Wood. Marshall. Russell. Spencer. Could there be another goal? Russell. So he needs that extra striker. Spencer. Russell. Marshall. Shoot, son! We're just delaying time. And that's it. With a 1-0 victory to end our 11 game win drought. Terrible. Hopefully it won't be anywhere near as bad as that next season. I guess we only had 2 shots and we won. So guys, that is it for the first season. I really hope you are enjoying this series. I'm mixed at the moment whether I'm enjoying it. I think I will enjoy it more next season when I bring my own squad. So let's have a quick look where we actually finished in the division. So look, Gainsbury, fortunate I know, Gainsbury relegated, Leamington relegated, Worcester secure playoff spot, Andrews makes professional debut for Stockport. Look at that, BBC predicted sack race, Archie McTighe-Trott, Evans, oh no, Glenn Pennyfather, okay, Russell on form, curtains come down over the Vanarama North. So we finished 17th, ahead of Oxford City. In the end, we were 7 points clear, so we were safe the whole time. We were 12 points off playoff spot. I think, well, guys, imagine if we hadn't had that stupid run, we really could have been in there. Oh, jeez. Okay, so guys, that is it for today's video, and that is it for the first season. The next video will be the start of next season. Hopefully I'll have a new squad, a few more staff members, and hopefully we can challenge for the title. But guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video.